Do I look like mean when I do my eyebrows? Be real, because I feel like I look mean. Depending on the day, who knows, but I just feel like I look angry when I do my eyebrows. Maybe I won't do them. Anyway, hi everybody, it is Kelsey and welcome back to my channel. So you guys, for today's video, we're going to be talking about Frankies Bikinis. And if you know me and you know my channel, Frankies, not new here, okay? We love Frankies Bikinis. Believe it or not, y'all, I hadn't bought something from Frankies in the entire 2019 year. That's just like mind-boggling to me because I love them so much, but I tried, I guess, like cutting down my spending on the swimsuits. Probably spent it on clothes while I was working and stuff. I wanted to pick something up from Frankies because they came out with this sustainable collection, and I'm trying to be a little bit more sustainable, eco-friendly, in especially my purchases in regards to, you know, clothes and swimsuits and stuff. So I was really excited, and that's what made me want to buy some stuff and show it to y'all today. But before we talk about the swimsuits and Frankies itself, I want to pull a kind of teachery moment, I guess, with you guys to let you guys know, if you don't know already, that the fashion industry is the second most polluting industry on the planet. And if you're like me, that's probably a little bit heartbreaking to hear because I love clothes, I love fashion, and I love swimsuits. I love it all. And so it's really sad that, you know, it's just like that. And so the reason for it, one being a lot of companies are producing, you know, fast fashion, and what we mean by that is the actual materials that are being used for these products, they're made out of a lot cheaper materials, which makes them not last a super long time, and then you end up throwing them out. And because they're made out of a man-made fiber, not something that is like a cotton or a linen, it's very hard for those fibers to decompose in landfills and such. It takes them a lot longer to be kind of regenerated in the ground. And the issue we're having with that is because these landfills, they're like 5 million bajillion, obviously that's an exaggeration, but they're really, really tall, and nothing is breaking down easy. So that's just one of the ways. I think if you're gonna buy fast fashion, which honestly in our consumerist society, as someone mentioned to me, it's kind of inevitable. At some point you're gonna buy something, whether you believe it to be fast fashion or not. And the way that you can help out, I guess, is really to, you know, just make sure that you are wearing, you know, the pieces of clothing that you're buying. You're not just going to throw it out, or if you don't want to wear it anymore, give it away, recycle the fabric. And two, just if you like a piece, make sure that you're going to like treat it well. Don't just like, you know, I don't know, you have to like treat your pieces well so that they last a really long time. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Another way too, you guys, that the fashion industry is really polluting is the actual production process of how we make garments. It's very polluting to the environment. So I guess, like, to give you a very, very small scaled example of what I mean by that is not all factories have really strict laws in regards to, you know, disposing of chemicals and this and that, so that they could, you know, maybe like dump it just like outside of the factory, or I don't know, it's just they are not disposing of these chemicals properly, or we have, you know, what's called like the greenhouse gases that are being produced from these factories, and they are not being, you know, treated before they're going back into the atmosphere, and it's hurting the earth and it's hurting the atmosphere. It's just not good. I don't believe in my lifetime there will ever be like 100% sustainable way to produce a garment. They mentioned this in, and I hate to be a plug to something, but if you guys want to watch a good series on Netflix about sustainability, Zac Efron's Down to Earth, I think that's what it's called. His series on Netflix, super inspiring and super good, but one of the ladies says that, I mean, there obviously with every good there's also a bad, but we're just trying our best to do as much as we possibly can and limit the amount of bad that we are doing to the environment. And I think that that's such like a good point. So anyway, enough about that. that. I don't want to talk your ear off about all this stuff. I know you guys came here for the swimsuits, so let's talk about them. So like I said, Frankies recently launched a sustainable collection, and they came out originally with just 2 colorways they had, which was black, and they also had a black and white houndstooth, which was pretty cute. And I actually ended up buying a couple of pieces. I bought 2 sets from the original sustainable collection, and unfortunately, you guys, things just, they didn't work. I can insert clips of what they did look like on so you guys can see, but unfortunately they ended up sending me the wrong size in one of the tops that I bought. In the houndstooth top that I bought, they sent me a medium and I got a large, and I didn't even want to like try the large because I had a feeling that it was just going to be way too small for me. And then I mistakenly bought a size extra large in a pair of bottoms to match. Way too big, was not going to work for me. It was super cute, it just like, it wasn't going to work, and I didn't feel like waiting to get my size because I think they were sold out of my size, so I just sent that one back. And the other set that I got, so mind you, they did a pre-order, which in regards to sustainability, I like that idea because you're not buying excess amount of materials, you're making what you need, and you're not left over with so much waste. But anyway, so the pre-order made my one swimsuit send out first, and then the other one sent out like a week later. So it took a little for them to come in. And when I did finally get the second one, the top, you guys will see, the band on the top was way too big to fit like right here on me, my torso, and the actual part that's covering me was way too small. It was like, I was like, yeah, this is not going to work. And the bottoms I bought with that one, super cute, a great pair of tanning bottoms, nothing I would wear like to the beach or something, but what I would probably wear like on my deck so I don't have crazy tan lines. And those were just a little bit too small for me. They were kind of digging in a little, and I was like, oh, if they have an extra large, I'll definitely rebuy it, but it doesn't even come in an extra large. I couldn't keep them, so I returned them all, and I was super sad because I wanted to show you guys something from their sustainable collection. They ended up launching a Y2K collection, which is adorable, by the way, but one of the fabrics that they used from the collection, it's this like butterfly papillion fabric that they have, the pattern print or whatever. It's super cute. That one is also a sustainable fabric, so I was super excited. As soon as it launched, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get something, so I could show you at least a piece or 2 from their sustainable collection. So that's what I'm gonna be showing you guys today. Let me just say, I'm gonna read the description on the website because I feel like this is super cool what they have over here in regards to how the fabric that they are using is sustainable. Our sustainable swim fabric is produced using Omni-Sol Eco, the only eco-friendly polymide yarn in the world. This innovative technology allows clothing to quickly decompose after being properly disposed of in landfills. Unlike other fibers that take decades to be decomposed, I don't know how you pronounce it, Sol Eco takes approximately 3 years to be eliminated from the planet. In addition, Omni-Sol Eco technology is created using production processes that respect the environment through the reuse of water and the reduction of greenhouse gases, which are treated prior to being released into the environment. So I thought that that was so sick. I know I sound like such a nerd, but I was so happy. Not only is the fabric more eco-friendly, but the production process for the garment is more eco-friendly, and I think that's just so cool. So anyway, enough of being a nerd. Let me show you guys the pieces that I got. Okay, you guys, so this is the Veronica top. It's just like your basic triangle top, and I got this one in the Papillion print in a size 2XL, and it retails for $85, and it's made out of 88% nylon, 12% spandex, designed with love in Malibu, made in Mexico, and it's saying to hand wash cold and lay flat dry, do not iron. So this is it, and I know what you're probably thinking, girl, why would you buy a triangle top if you know you hate them? And my reasoning for this was because this was one of the pieces in the Papillion print that had the size way went up to 2XL, and I normally find from Frankies that there's never enough coverage for me on the front, and whenever I do size up so big, then if it's like all in one kind of like band, there's no adjustability to the band portion, it never fits me. So I figured this was a great option because the 2XL would hopefully give me enough coverage. I could tie this around, you know, and maybe even the extra string I could do something with and make it look really cute. And it was just about the adjustability and the coverage. That was my logic behind getting this one. And unfortunately, my logic, even though it was there, it did not help me out because this top was way too small for me. It looks really cute from the front, you guys, but when I'm not going like this, right, to cover it all, on the sides, it's just way too much cleavage. And unfortunately, like, this is $85. It's really expensive. So unfortunately, I'm not going to keep it. I don't know, because it's such a cute set to have. Like, this is one where I would want, you know, like a top and a bottom to match. And unfortunately, it just didn't work. And I'm so heartbroken because I thought that this 2XL would work, but it's not. And I don't mean to like be super like nitpicky or rude, but like, is it just me or does this look like a 2XL? Like, this does not seem big enough to be a 2XL. It's still like a really small tiny triangle. And you know, maybe she's doing this because a lot of the girls, like, they're a Malibu girl, right? That's the target market that's going after this, is like a Malibu girl, and they wear, you know, something that's a lot smaller than I do, which I can't blame them for. So if you guys really like triangle cuts, and if you're around my size but you don't mind the whole side boob and cleavage in the front, then I think you're gonna love this. But just for me and my taste, this was not it, and so I think I'm gonna have to return it, unfortunately. And I'm really sad about it because it was super cute. Okay, so the bottoms, you guys, I want to show you. These are called the Monica bottoms. And they have, you know, like these little knots in the front and ruching on the back. I picked these up again in the Papillion print. They are a size large, made out of that same nylon and spandex material. And these ones retail for $90. Pretty expensive for a pair of bottoms, you guys, but they're really cute. They're so cute. I love these bottoms. I think that they're super cute and flattering on. The large, it fits me great because they hug me great. It's not too super tight, but it's not super loose. So they look really nice. And this ruching on the back, on the butt, oh my god. You look great. It's so cute. And I think that's my issue about returning the top, is I wish I had a set to match, and unfortunately I don't. All the other tops from their collection, even if they do go up to the 2X, they don't have an adjustable band, so I can't, that just like won't fit me, unfortunately. So I'm super sad. They are really expensive, you guys. It's like $90 for a pair of bikini bottoms. Super expensive, but it is from their sustainable collection. Frankies in general, their pieces last you a really long time. It's good for the environment, and once they do, you know, reach their end, you have a better way to dispose of it, I guess. I didn't pay full price for these. I ended up using a coupon code from one of those internet web browsers again, and I got like $17 off of my purchase of like the total. Well, I don't think the top's worth keeping for the price that I paid. As much as I love the bottoms, like maybe I'll just wear, you know, like a black top or something. I don't know. I'm gonna keep the bottoms, but I don't think I'm gonna keep the top, and I'm so sad about it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys too. So their bags, I don't know if you guys can see this, but they're actually, the bags that each individual piece came in, they are actually biodegradable, which is pretty cool. I know it's been a while since I talked about them, but we're talking about them now, even better, because it's their sustainable collection, which is pretty cool. So unfortunately, it didn't necessarily work for me, but I hope that if you guys see something that you like in their sustainable collection, you guys can try it. They have a really good return policy. I returned those other suits, and yeah, it was like really easy for me. So I will say though, if you use coupon code for more than, I think it's like 20 or 30% off, it's like final sale or it's store credit. So just make sure that if you are going to use a coupon code that it's not above that certain percentage, because you'll only get store credit back for it. So I would just keep that in mind, you guys. That is it for this video. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.